Good morning. It's day 2 of the morning, and I'm here at the tent, all packed up, ready to go, just waiting for everyone else. It's still quite chilly, probably in the upper 50s right now. The sun's up already, as you can see behind me. Pretty much just waiting. I'm going to change. I want to take this hat off and put my other hat on, and I'll probably change my shirt, take this jacket off. I don't want to hike in it. It'll be too hot. So start cold. Other than that, had a good night, sleeping out under the stars, a little restless, like usual. I rotate the rotisserie, but not quite as often. I tried something new also with the sleeping bag. I left it open. I used it more like a quilt, and I think that helped it regulate its temperature a little bit, because I didn't have anything below me but the pad, which kept me warm enough. Had breakfast, took care of camp essentials, bathroom and all that. Beautiful campsite. Wish I had camp in a place like this every night, where the ground is soft, it's dry. You don't have to worry about dirt, sticking to your tent as much. You can dig holes easy, the ground's soft. Your tent stakes go in, they come right out, pretty clean. So it was good. Had breakfast already. We didn't have any coffee or anything. I'm not doing that. But other than that, it's good. Everyone else is just continuing to pack up the tent site, and then we'll hopefully get going. I'm hoping we can get going in 45 minutes here. There's obviously some people are faster than others, woke up earlier and have more, I guess the process is done, more experience and whatever. So, but we still have a lot of gear. Unfortunately, my nemesis, that beer canister, is back in the backpack. I got a different one today. I think it's heavier than the one yesterday. And I got a fuel canister. I took a large one. So that's it. We've been hiking for about an hour. We had a steep incline. I don't think they were truthful about how steep it was. Now we're making our way down. It's very rocky, and as usual, the ground is sandy. So it's easy to slip and slide. I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I see. And here's the trail. You can see it's quite rocky. It's horses on here too, so a lot of times there's horse poop, and you got to step around that as well. And it's quite rocky and shifting, so if you step the wrong way, sometimes your foot will slide or rocks will give way, and it'll just become like gravel and you slide down, so you have to be careful. We're making our way down. We came up to a top of the mountain, took some pictures there, nice views, but we're making our way down now, and then I think we're going toward like 7,400 feet, and then later in the day we'll be back up to like 85, 86. So probably about another 1,000 feet of climbing later on in the day. But right now, unfortunately, it's down. We'll have to regain that on the other side, as you can see. But absolutely beautiful. And we're kind of spread out. Not as much as yesterday. Yesterday, we spread out sometime over a mile, mile and a half. And we've separated into different groups. You have guys that are, really in good shape and hiking faster. And then, average, and then you have some that are a little slower. So today we're trying to stay a little bit closer together, and he said later on, because of where we're going to be, we'll all walk into camp together. So at the end of the day, we'll probably have to go a little slower to accommodate the other hikers, but that's okay. We're a group, and I'm okay with that. It's an interesting conversation. You hear all different stuff while walking and talking, finding out your fellow hikers, so it's pretty good that way. Other than that, been a good morning. It's getting quite warm. The sun's out, and there's a trail ahead of us. It's literally 5 minutes later, and I'm here walking down, and you would think you're in a forest in the northeast. And it's changed a little bit. Obviously, there's less rock, and it's still sandy, but just beautiful forest here. The temperatures dropped as we go down. You can feel it with the trees around you. It's a lot cooler. And haven't seen any animals or wildlife today. Yesterday, the only wildlife was that deer that I saw. So it's about 8:50. We've been hiking, we did about 2.1 miles, and we came to this river. We're taking a little break, and just absolutely gorgeous. The water rushing down. I'm sure it's ice cold, probably feels good. But we're in a valley. I know there's going to be a climb up soon, but enjoying a little break here, cooling off, and getting hydrated. So we're up here just taking a break. This is what the area looks like. Climbed up on a little hill here, a rock outcropping. And everyone, the whole team is below me. We're taking a water break, having a snack, and then we're gonna press on. We have about another 8 or so miles to do, probably about another 1,000, I'm thinking, feet to go. An elevation climb, maybe actually 1,600, I think. I'm at 7,200 right now. So I think we're going at 86. So that would be 1,400 or 8,650, something like that. Anyway, just give you an idea, but I want to pan up here so you can see the ridge and the rocks, and just absolutely beautiful. I know the trees are kind of in the way, but just love the view and the trees. It's nice to be out here. We truly are blessed. So we've climbed up about a half mile up the mountain, come to this beautiful trail, right? We follow the river. Look at this wall the trail maintainers build. What a nice effort. And the trail continues up. We've been climbing. It's been tough. Okay, we're just crossing the bridge. We just passed the ranger station. The sign back there says we've done about 11 miles total since we started at Horse Corral or whatever it is. I think it's a little low, but it doesn't add up. I'll take it. We stopped for lunch, probably about an hour, and now we have about an hour climb all uphill. I'm hurting, and it's about 70, mid 70s in the sun. It's hot, no doubt about it. Still hiking up, been going at it probably 40, 45 minutes, I don't know. All I know is I'm hurting. In and out of the sun, it's really hot. It's probably in the 80s. In the sun, it's probably even hotter. This is rough. I begin to doubt myself when I do these things. This is definitely some of the hardest trail I've done. It equates to me with that stretch in Chiha, or coming into Chiha, which I thought was the hardest trail I've ever done. I think this easily surpasses it so far because of the altitude, the heat, and the terrain. It's rough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurting, but I'm hopefully closing in on the next stop, and then got another 2 miles after that, probably to camp. I don't think we're gonna get there very early, the way I'm going. I'm definitely slow down. I'm walking by myself. I have a group in front of me of 3 people. We were walking together for about a half hour. Just the altitude going up slows me down, obviously. So I just pulled back a little bit. I'm not going to try and keep up. I was leading and I felt like I'm holding them back. So, and I also wanted to record a little video, catch my breath. So heart rate was skyrocketing to 160. So I figured, let me slow down a little bit. It's not a race, just have to get there. But beautiful terrain. I know we're closing in on the top, I hope. I can see sky in the distance, but it's a while off. So definitely have a lot more to do. It looks like It's gotten a little more dirt than sand now, so it's a little better. It's very dry and sandy in patches. We've crossed a couple of marshy areas as well, but I managed to, you can step across and keep your feet dry, but it's just uphill, steady uphill. Every once in a while there's a little level stretch, you know, for a couple of steps, and then it just starts uphill again, and it's just wearing and tearing me down. After walking about 50 minutes or so, we're taking a break now in a little clearing with this beautiful view. Look at that. Video doesn't do justice. It's about 1:30. Stopping to take a water and gonna have a snack. Just look at that mountain though. My God. Can God create or what? I use the beautiful view as a backdrop. So yeah, so it was hard. A lot uphill. I don't know the exact distance we went. Put my water bottle down so I can hold the phone. I've climbed 1,700 feet today, so probably 700 or 800 in the last mile or so, mile and a half. I'm at 8,400 here, so we started the day around 76, 72. I don't remember anymore. I definitely need to drink more. I'm gonna have something to eat, but this view is just spectacular. So it speaks for itself. So we just arrived at Big Meadow. Big Wet Meadow, right? Nah, that's okay. Wow. This is back the way we came. Here we are all here in the meadow. First big great view opening. Everyone's taking turns taking pictures. We'll be camping on the other side of the meadow tonight. So right after arriving at camp, setting up my tent, came down to the creek over here and washed my clothes. They're all wet in there, the socks, my pants, my underwear. Changed to my new shirt, I'm still wearing my pants. And there's the creek. There's Gershon behind me, he's taking his bath. We try to do it at least once a week around here out in the woods. So, but yeah, that's the watering hole, the laundry, and the bathing hole as well. So, but water's cold, but it feels great after a long day's hiking. And what a beautiful scenery we have here. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see. And this is the view from the other side of the meadow. And just absolutely gorgeous. That other side and those mountains are where we came from. And this is the other side. Unfortunately, because we're in the shadow of the mountains, we're going to get shade really early. So the sun's already going behind the mountain and there's no sun. So it's going to drop down in temperature and get chilly. Here's the Alabamians. Alabamians? Alabamians? That doesn't sound right, does it? It's close to 9 o'clock on day 2. Had a good day's hiking. Did about 10 miles in just under 9 hours. Tremendous views. A lot of up climbing. To put it in perspective, climbed up almost 2,100 feet, but it only went down 567 feet. Currently, we're about 8,700 feet, camping on the side of the meadow. It's a beautiful campsite. There's a stream nearby. I was able to wash up in there, wash some clothes. Unfortunately, everything's still wet. Because we're in the valley, the mountains on the west side block the sun from coming into where we're at. We got here close to about 4:30, and pretty much like 30 minutes later, the sun was behind the mountains. So I have a lot of wet clothes. Did change my shirt. I'm wearing my shirt to sleep in. If I have to, I'll hike in that tomorrow. It's got long sleeves, so it's good. It's also lightweight. Tomorrow's going to be a shorter day in terms of distance, but it's going to be a higher climb. Other than that, I had a great day today. Like I said, climbs were really tough. Had a good day otherwise. Lunch was kind of nuts, almonds, jerky, crackers, cheese. Dinner was beef stroganoff, using corned beef and egg noodles. It was pretty good, and minestrone soup. So it was good, just in case you've been wondering what we've been eating. Last night we had pesto pasta with tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, which was pretty good. There was also a soup as well. Soup's served to hydrate us as well as help fill us up. Feeling a little better today. Had a slight headache, have a small one now. I'm hoping it's just the altitude, and I've been trying to hydrate. The problem with hydrating is you have to go to the bathroom a lot. And that's not something I want to be doing in the middle of the night, if I can help it. But other than that, it was a hard day, but it was a good day. I'm feeling good. No pains, no injuries. A little bit sore. My back and my hips are a little sore from the backpack. It's still heavy. Today was heavier than yesterday to me. I also carried some extra stuff that I volunteered to help out for. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But that's going to be it tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much. And I'll check in again tomorrow.